just the life
in a countryside.
of course. So by reading this story, Hua, can you see your situation? Like you are living in a countryside, somewhat like, right?
Yeah.
City and a countryside in a city. So do you consider, like, can you see yourself here? Like with what's been here described here? Is there any insect or village shop is very small, no restaurants
Yeah.
or cash machine?
So
Is there
so
is it the same i-
so I
in your
so I
place?
will so I will describe my my place.
Yeah, you just need to tell me, like, is it the same
No,
here?
no,
Oh no,
no,
it's not really the same.
not the same.
Yours is more like urbanized, something like that,
Yes,
like because it's in the city.
yes, my place is still in the city.
So there are restaurants, there are cash machines. What else?
Yes, there
The
are
hospital
restaurants.
is near.
Yes,
Okay. What about supermarket?
yes, there are many supermarket around my place.
So that is convenient. But why do you still want to go with want to try the apartment?
Uh, because I would like to experience living in an apartment, because in an apartment you can you can decor it, and and it looks so very beautiful.
Oh yeah. But can you have a pet in the apartment? I don't think you can.
Some apartments uh, allow uh, allow to have pets in a house.
But they're not. I mean, the pets are not allowed to go out
Yes, uh, it can go out, but
in the
um,
park, not in the apartment, in the
yes,
hallway. Mm-hmm.
yes, it can go out in the park.
Very good. Okay. So here, I want you to tell me what are the things that have been listed here. Look, here, underline, because you cannot underline. You just tell me. Okay, the advantages and disadvantages.
Yes,
Okay,
uh, fresh air,
come again.
fresh air.
Fresh air. So where is it? Oh, okay, here. What else? Advantage first, right?
Yes, advantage.
Okay.
Open spaces.
Where is it? Okay.
Yeah.
What about here? Long walks in a weekend? No, it's not
Yes.
advantage.
Uh,
Okay.
Lovely fresh local vegetable.
Mm, Fresh local vegetable.
Yes. Uh, the school is only 10 minutes on foot, so
Mm,
it's near.
it's near.
Yeah.
What else?
Peace, quiet, and beautiful views.
Very good. No more?
Yes, it's done. No
All
more.
right. So what about the disadvantages?
It's the disadvantages.
So
Uh,
remember the words they're going to use like although, however, even though, despite.
there isn't too much to do in the evenings. So I think sad. It's sad.
Mm-mm. Okay.
And the village shop is very small. Um,
Good.
Lots of insects.
Yes.
And
And
the hospital is miles away.
mm-hmm. Like 30 minutes by car.
Yeah.
And
No restaurant or cash machines
very good. So those are the advantage and the disadvantages of living in
in
a
countryside.
countryside. But you can make your own garden, right? You have a garden, right?
No, I
Oh,
my my house doesn't have any garden.
okay. You don't like it. Ah,
No.
yeah, I remember your wife loves to plant. You just love to eat the plant. Oh, helping her.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. Okay, now hear this one. Do you think John likes living in the countryside? With
Yeah.
all the things that he listed, like the disadvantages and the advantages, do you think he likes the countryside?
Um, I like the countryside, but I think I can only live some days in the countryside.
Not for a lifetime.
Yes,
You cannot survive.
I don't want to live my whole life in the countryside.
Or maybe, someday, um, well, there will be a lot of people migrating to your place. So maybe someday that countryside might be developed into some like becoming a little bit city,
Yes.
urbanized.
So
Are you open for that?
yes.
Do you still want to live there or you want to transfer?
No. So so if the countryside transfer to a city now, now it turns to the city, not countryside anymore.
Yeah. So do you still want to transfer or you stay there?
No, I I only want uh, to live in places that that are near the central of the city. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to don't want to live in places that are very far from a city, because you know that um, many good restaurant, many good uh, hospital, uh, many good restaurants, many good hospitals uh, gather uh, gather in the center of the city.
Yeah. And also, about health. If you get sick, it's easy for you to go to the hospital, even
Yes,
in the middle of the night.
yes, that's
That's
right.
the most important thing.
Yes,
So whenever you try to imagine where you want to live, you have to consider also the hospital.
yeah,
So, okay, you don't like to live here for a lifetime, for a long time.
yeah,
What about, okay, these are the things that John wrote this. So do you think John liked to live in the countryside? He
yes,
likes to live in the
yes,
countryside
yes.
with mentioned disadvantages and advantages.
Yes, but by reading that paragraph, I
Yeah.
think that he wants to live his whole life in the countryside.
Yeah, because even that's why he mentioned like even though but there are still the positive things.
Yes.
Okay. What about your wife? Is she open to living there forever or no? To be
Uh,
living there?
um, my wife, she's she also wants to live in the city, because she wants to uh, to uh, to go to work, um, um, not not far from her house.
Is it are you far from your workplace right now?
Yes.
How many minutes will it take for you to get
uh,
there?
uh, Nearly 1 hour
Oh, by
by
bicycle?
by motorbike.
Oh, what about which is faster? Motorbike or bus or train?
um, Motorbike.
Because if you want to ride a bus, there will be many stops, right? So you'll be late.
Yes. If I go to work by bus, it takes me uh, over 1 hour. But
Oh my gosh.
if I go to work by motorbike, it only takes me for 45 or 50 minutes.
Which is exhausting?
Yes.
The bus or the motorbike? Like very stressful.
Um, I for by going to work on a motorbike, it's tired when you get home, but
It's
um,
tiring. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but you can uh, um, get home sooner than going by a bus, so you can so you can have dinner sooner. If
But which mm-mm.
if I going by bus, I often return home at 7 p.m.
So which can cost you more? Cost you more like
Uh,
mm, the bus? Are you going to cost or to spend more money in riding a bus or in a
oh,
motorbike?
uh, by going to work by on the motorbike, it can cost me more than going by bus.
Oh, but
More,
but you can just I mean the money that you spend there will get you from your home to your work and work to home, right?
yes.
Mm. I mean, is that the payment for your gasoline?
Yes, you
Mm.
if you go by motorbike, you have to pay the uh, you have to pay the fee of the gasoline. You have to pay the the maintenance fees for your motorbike.
Every day?
Yes. No. Uh, in 2 or 3 months, you
Oh yeah. That's for the maintenance. The
yes,
oil
must you must get your bike
check up
into the maintenance service.
to check the oil, right?
Yes.
Mm,
But
it's also
but going by bus, you only have to pay. Let me see. You have only to pay uh, 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 $1, $1 for 2 people uh, uh, in a day.
One way.
Two-way, two-way.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Well, but it's tiring.
yes, but we waste our time,
Yeah.
waste our time, our time on the bus because because in uh, the afternoon after 5 p.m. There are many uh, traffic jams in Vietnam.
But can't you not sleep in the bus?
Yes, I can sleep, but it's only snapping.
Oh yeah, because
You
every time it stops, you're like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I'm awake
and 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 it's quite noisy on the bus.
because of the people talking, or is it because of the engine?
Yes, because people talking and uh, the bus driver uh, 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 and the bus driver tells the guests what mm, 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 what the bus station they should stop.
Mm, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we are going to have our language focus. So thank you very much because in that one, in your story, you have been contrasting the two things: riding on a bus and riding on a
Yeah.
motorbike. So here, so the words that we can use to contrast different things, we have,
Although, even though, however, and despite.
of course, okay. Now here, although and even though are followed by a clause. A clause is not really a complete sentence, it's just a
Yeah.
clause. Oh, wait. Okay, let's read.
Although the village shop is very small, it sells lovely fresh local vegetable.
Very good. So, although is like the negative thing that you are going to describe here, and here is the or are the positive
Yes.
things. Okay, next.
The kids' school is only 10 minutes on foot, although the local hospital is miles away.
Okay. So it is contrast between the distance,
The
right?
distance. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Next one.
We love the peace and quiet and the beautiful views, even though Wingleworth has no restaurants or cash machines.
So what is a contrast about? It is about
The convenience and
like
the
the amenities, the things that you can reach, the accessibilities, right?
yes.
hmm Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So these are the words that, or these are the terms that we can use in contrasting two ideas. Another one, despite.
Yeah. I I love the fresh air in the country despite having a long journey to work in the city.
Okay, so this is very helpful to remember. Despite is followed by
Verb
the
in
the ing form. It's like
or now.
despite being, despite having. Okay, next. The children.
And the children play in the park despite the rain.
Okay, so the rain here is a
It's
noun.
yeah,
Okay, so you don't need to end with ing because ing only apply to
yeah.
verb.
Verb.
Okay, now, however,
However, usually comes. eh, there isn't much to do in the evenings. However, my wife and I can go for long walks at weekend.
Okay, so if you can observe here, the first sentence ends with period, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because however usually comes in separate. You're going to separate that. Okay. So for example, I am so beautiful. Period.
Yes.
However, I am so clumsy. So that is another sentence. You're just comparing the two, positive and negative.
Yeah.
Can you make sentence using although? Let's start with here. Although and then despite and then however. Let's
Um.
try.
Yes.
Okay. Although, let's try to make one.
Uh. I, uh, I can do I can do exercise today, although I slept only three hour last night.
Okay, what about despite? Let's have the despite with ing form, a verb, and the noun.
Yeah. Uh, I can finish this examination despite um, hmm, let me see this.
Despite having difficulties. Hmm.
Uh, uh, I uh, I can finish the examination despite uh, knowing nothing.
Okay, that's a great despite example. Another noun. Well,
However,
um,
uh, uh, I have to pay. I have I have to pay the bill. Uh, um, wait.
well, first thing you can say first a positive.
Yeah. Uh,
I can still sing despite my voice, my groggy voice.
um, I like to live in the countryside. How, however, I have to I have to work. I have to go to work um, very far each day.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know some of the terms that we can use in contrasting words or sentences, right? Okay. So no, not tomorrow. Next time.
Thursday,
Yeah, Thursday. We are going to talk about here. Okay?
number 6.
Number 6. Okay, thank you so much. Now, hmm.